Right, let's find out what happens in here after the events of the previous memory, which were pretty pivotal. Not gonna spoil it. If you haven't seen that, really do watch it. Oh, hello.
Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order? And all that for which we stand?
I do.
And never to share our secrets, nor divulge the true nature of our work?
I do.
And to do so from now until death, whatever the cost?
I do.
Then we welcome you into our fold, brother. You are now a Templar, harbinger of a new world. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May
the Father of Understanding guide us.
Sweet. Who didn't see that coming, though?
Do you understand now?
I'm starting to see why you're so interested in Shay Cormac.
Picking teams. 12.
I'm just saying that's why.
Shay has seen the true face of the world, and he has chosen his path accordingly. A similar choice will soon present itself to you.
You have Shay's pen.
I did not think you'd get this far, but you seem to be on the right track. We still can't access the servers in the basement, but there's another one located at the top of the building near Melanie's office. That's your next stop.
Hey, server cracking. We like this. Dude's got a pen identical to Shay's.
But orders are orders, and my orders are to stand right here.
That one is very similar to what is on Shay's gear. So let's have a look. Le Chasseur, Cascawase's gone. I can't wait for that dude. That dude pissed me off. Hope and Liam, Achilles is still there. Okay, so those are the guys we took out. Monroe, he was cool.
I know you must have questions. All will be revealed in time.
Yeah, of course. You're not going to milk me, are you? You're going to make me work for it.
How are we looking over here? Yeah, good. Just gonna get Aurora through the Tree of Thorns and then get back to work. I swear.
Just going to get Oren through the... Are you...
Take the elevator to the 15th floor. Go on.
Are you guys playing video games back here or something? Yeah, we'll find stuff. 15th floor. It wasn't just Melanie's office, it was Christophe, I think his name was. That French dude.
Did you stop by my office? We need to have a talk.
Meet Melanie Lemay. Yeah, this used to be Christophe's office. At her office. A little bit of lag there. Okay. Ah, there he is.
This office used to belong to a man named Olivier Garnier.
Olivier.
He was my predecessor as Chief Creative Officer of Abstergo Entertainment. Otto Berg is a representative from our parent company, Abstergo Industries. He's showing you the true history of the world, just like they showed me. Olivier was kind, he was intelligent and passionate about our work, but a year ago, he caught a glimpse of this truth. They never found his body. This is not the way we normally bring people up to speed on these matters, but you've worked hard and are proving yourself, so I'm granting you level 2 security access.
Ooh, whoopee.
The servers on this floor should unlock more of Shay's memories.
Funky day, and of course, with it being Canada, it's well, snowy. But there's a link that I'm really hope. I knew there would be something out here. Gamer Sense was paying off. So yeah. Let's give me. I heard back from editorialist when the story is untouched, but this is going to be the menu text for the Anything Can We feature. Devoted patriot, celebrated scholar, loving father, exclusive to Helix, witnessed the rise and martyrdom of one of the American Revolution's least known heroes. A Helix exclusive. I think it fits perfectly with the title you've chosen, The Lone Eagle. Hatham is going to appeal to a wide audience. This story is going to give people a bad case of the feels. Yeah, you are old, Melanie. So, yeah, spoiler for what happens in Black Flag if you haven't got that far.
Please restore the servers for our friend Mr. Berg.
Like me, thank you, Lemay, Melanie. No, such is the way of things.
Don't lose your momentum, numbskull. Get to the next server.
Yes, hold on. Hold your jets. Just remembering where John took me in Black Flag. Go. Of course, we have to come back up here at some point anyway. So we've got level 3 access just over there. Okay, so 2 beams, 1 transparent, 1 reflect. That was just pure chance, so you only had to turn that once, or twice actually. Twice to the left. I was just positioning.
Francois Makandal saved Baptiste from slavery and inducted him into his so-called Brotherhood. Makandal was a vicious mentor, and in his desperate attempt to liberate slaves, he broke his own creed by indiscriminately killing nobles. Misguided as they are, some assassins are honorable. Makandal was not one of them. Thanks to the calculating genius of Madeleine de Lille, the Templars made an example of Makandal by way of public execution in 1758. His pathetic excuse for a brotherhood quickly fell apart. When his comrade and childhood friend Agathe fled to Louisiana, Baptiste saw the futility of his former life in Makandal's brotherhood. Madeleine saw Baptiste's potential and instructed her Templars in New Orleans to strike a deal with him. If he could draw Agathe out of hiding and eliminate him, he would be granted a place in the Templar Order. Although Baptiste was killed by the assassin Aveline de Grandpré, his path clearly demonstrates the inherent superiority of Templar ideals over assassin terrorism.
Spoilers?
I've got your animus ready and waiting.
Right, so level 3 over there. See if anyone's left an iPad in the toilet, as you do. Doesn't look like it this time out. There's another computer. Let's get this one. Oh, so oh, 2 transparents. nearly. We rotate this one to there. We've almost got it. If I do more to there, and that to there, to there. The outside one to there. Nice.
The first civilization entity known as Juno re-emerged from the Grand Temple in New York in December 2012. Although no longer a corporeal being, she exists as a kind of digital consciousness somewhere in the Abstergo cloud. To accomplish her goals in the real world, Juno uses two types of people. The first is another precursor consciousness that emerges in a human being at random. This person is commonly known as a sage. Juno also holds sway over a group of disciples called the Instruments of the First Will, who believe it is humanity's natural role to serve the first civilization. Abstergo is currently using the First Will as a cheap and hands-off way of acquiring pieces of Eden and other relics. However, I suspect that the reverse is also true, that they are using our resources to locate objects that will help them further their own goals. I do not trust them, but for now, all I can do is have DaCosta monitor their activities. Juno's motives are unclear. Although she has made one attempt to possess a corporeal body, she appears to be more powerful as a digital entity. Agent DaCosta fears that should humanity ever achieve singularity, a fusion of humanity and machines, Juno would become unstoppable. Ironically, it is Abstergo itself which is driving civilization in that direction.
Yeah, funny. They're becoming the instruments of their own demise. So we're halfway for fixed computers, which is kind of cool. Let's go down to the lobby, see if there's any level 2 access. If there is...
Move, numbskull. I've got the next set of Shay's memories loaded up and ready to go.
Yeah, in a minute.
We are nearly there. Know that you are aiding a worthy cause, even if you do not yet know what it is.
You know, I'm almost positive that the loading in level 1. That's also level 1. The loading in did anything in here require to? In Black Flag happened much more. It's like Mass Effect, the original. There was no mini loading screen in the elevators. It's just...
I'm bored out of my skull. But orders are orders, and my orders are to stand right here.
All the way through. So you travelled in the elevator all the way up without a break, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure, but...
These hand-drawn animations are fantastic.
We're making good progress here.
Yeah, cell shaded games are pretty cool. I really enjoyed 13. And if I had the chance to hook up my Xbox
How about now? No?
to the box of tricks that's
Now?
currently recording
No.
this, then I
Why isn't this
probably...
working?
No, need to wait until level 3. Then I would
But have you tried it,
probably fish out 13, because that is a very cool game. And one that is very surprising that didn't receive a sequel, given that it ends on such an absolutely massive cliffhanger. Which I'm not going to spoil, but just saying, it does. Yeah, it's much like that. That's the loading all the way up to Olivier's office in Black Flag. Right, so our computer's over there, so let's go around this way and see what we can find. The level 3 room, which feeds to the server, so it's all feeds to the server, so it's all kind of blocked off.
Whoa. This place is a fucking disaster piece.
You think? Sorry if it seems like I'm bobbing along really quickly, but I've got the fast walk button held down just to move things along a little bit.
I'm bored out of my skull. But orders are orders, and my orders are to stand right here.
Okay, so there's tired dialogue, unfortunately. You kind of get used to it after a while. Let's mine. Right, so over here.
I can't let you in here. I suggest you move along.
It's a level 1 room with a level 2 room. Nice. With an iPad. Melanie's giving stuff away. I think we should focus on George Washington rather than Connor Washington, and the wolf has a nice ring to it. Take part in an unlikely friendship between America's most revered hero, George Washington, and his sullen Mohawk native named Connor. The story tells of violence, revenge, and betrayal set during the earliest years of the American Revolution. George Washington weekend franchise. I don't know that we get more than one feature out of Connor. Plus, don't even get me started on his wife or the way he died. Okay, why? If you're gonna tease like that, no, that's not fair, Ruby. That's not fair at all. Okay, computer. Oh, crap on a cracker. So you've got a splitter, a reflector, or refractor, and a transparent one. And only 3 ways in. Okay. So that one splits. Okay. Ah, there we go. Without really moving much. Boom.
Given the nature of our current investigation, I have been looking at other assassins who, despite themselves, have helped the Templar cause. The first is Clay Kaczmarek, who infiltrated Warren Vidick's Animus project in Rome. He became the project's Subject 16. Kaczmarek's rich ancestry helped Vidick to identify the Renaissance assassin Ezio Auditore as a person of interest. Driven mad by overexposure to the Animus, he committed suicide. However, Kaczmarek may have unexpectedly become useful again. While in the Animus, Subject 16 came into contact with the first civilization entity known as Juno. Perhaps studying his bizarre Animus experiences can help us find a way to deal with the looming threat Juno promises. With Subject 16 out of the picture, Vidick needed a replacement. Desmond Miles, a runaway assassin, was captured in September 2012 and was used as Animus Subject 17 to further the search for an Apple of Eden. He managed to escape and uncovered an imminent threat to the planet. A solar flare similar to the one that wiped out the Precursor race over 75,000 years ago. Desmond Miles also reactivated a first civilization temple in New York and used it to save the world. But it cost him his life. Abstergo recovered his body. In death, Desmond Miles became Sample 17, and his valuable genetic data was uploaded to the cloud servers in order to benefit all branches of Abstergo. Whether they live or die, we must continue to find ways to make the assassins work for us.
Sneaky. That is very, very sneaky, but... Okay, multiple splitters and a transparent... Okay, I think I can see what's going to happen here. We need to put these through the transparent rings. Go to... I was going to say there, but... Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, look, just managed to do it. Oh, you son of a... Let's try... I can't move. That one's going to stay put, kind of. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, so close. Reset. Let's try this again. Hello. Nearly. Oh, yay, finally. Just the inversion on the camera is a little bit weird.
It is 4:26 on December 13, 2012. Debriefing of Sigma Team's Cairo operation. Debriefing conducted by Abstergo psychiatrist Tibor Hashek, Level 7, and Director of Operations Letitia England, Level 9. State your name and rank for the record.
Juhani Otzoberg, service number OP114-8506-B, Master Templar.
How would you classify the result of your Cairo mission, Master Berg?
I would call it a complete success. The new Sigma team performed admirably.
That's going a bit far, don't you think?
The target, William Miles, was apprehended, and the first civilization artifact was retrieved. Both were handed off to Warren Vidic without incident. May I ask how you would rate the mission?
We're pleased with the results, but not with the methods with which you achieved them.
I see. May I ask why?
You went off mission. You were supposed to apprehend the target at the airport, not at the museum.
When the target emerged from the plane, he was posing as a tour guide for a class of high school students on a field trip.
A member of Sigma team informed us you aborted the mission then and there.
I will not deny this, but tell me, who talked?
I cannot reveal that.
No matter, I will find out on my own. Back to business. The target was very smart, but also very sloppy.
Explain.
The target possessed advanced counter-surveillance techniques, but lacked the skill to implement them properly.
The target was trained as an assassin since birth.
I am aware. However, it has been many years since he was an active field agent. He must have been very desperate to go himself, as these days, he is more of a talker. A puppet master.
And what are you?
A predator.
A predator who defied orders because of the presence of some schoolgirls.
I prefer to think of myself as one who can choose the most opportune time to strike. The last time I followed orders to the letter was in Florence. That did not end well for anyone.
Was it that? Or did the students perhaps remind you of your daughter?
I separate my work and personal life completely.
Your daughter's recovery has been remarkable. I do hope her progress continues.
Please, don't.
I beg your pardon.
I find your attempt to threaten my child vulgar and unnecessary.
Explain.
Abstergo's pharmaceuticals have given my child a chance at a life free from pain. And I have at last found what I believe to be my calling in life.
And for that, we expect obedience.
For that you have my loyalty. The involvement of the children in Egypt compromised the original mission. Nothing more.
We already have one Master Templar that we can barely control. I don't like the idea of having two loose cannons out there.
With all due respect to Master Cross, while he is gifted, he is mentally disturbed.
We mean no disrespect, but after losing your team in Florence, we felt a need to keep a close eye on you.
I achieved all mission objectives, and achieved them without bloodshed. So my only question for you is, am I in command of Sigma team or not?
As you said, the results were impeccable.
Then I believe this meeting to be at an end. I request permission to leave.
Do you have something more important to do?
I am going to find out who among my team talked to you. I will not tolerate that kind of insubordination.
I think we can stop here.
The briefing ended at 4:34. Transcript to be sent to Alan Ricken for security clearance.
I wouldn't like to be his target. No. Oh, I thought that was Gist for a minute. It's not. So is there anything else? I say these computers look remarkably like Alienware and more Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3 with the Assassins logo on the back. Okay, someone's doing some weird stuff here. Right, so, whoa, that is a big room. Right, there's nothing else to be gained from being outside of the Annos at the minute. So, yeah, let's dive right back in. So I'll be back in a little while. Inside the, oh, funky, we get more figures and whatnot, sort of. Copy paper, well, after a fashion, but not quite, but still. It's a massive Far Cry 3 hard on still. I don't know. It's a great way to do product placement advertising, that's for sure. Anyway, back in a bit.